How to fix, I forgot my iPad password or passcode. Get well forgotten Apple ID. If you have not downloaded an app shortly and have turned on Touch ID for app retailer purchases, it may be straightforward to overlook your Apple ID password. Apple has a website, the place you possibly can handle your Apple ID account, and it helps with forgotten passwords. This is methods to use it. Go to appleid.apple.com. Click on Forgot Apple ID or Password. Enter the email deal with related along with your Apple ID, then click on Proceed. Verify your cell phone quantity, then click on Proceed. Apple will ship a notification to each gadget that is signed in along with your Apple ID. Faucet permit or click on Present, relying on the gadget you are utilizing, after which observe the directions to reset your password. If you cannot use one other cell phone, iPad, or Mac, click on Haven't Got Entry to your units? On the back side of the web page on the Apple ID website. The following web page supplies extra choices to reset your Apple ID password. Reset your password whereas signing in on a brand new gadget, like a brand new iPhone, iPad, iPod Contact, or Mac. Use another person's iOS gadget. Cannot get to a different iOS gadget? Which walks you through extra steps on the website. One among these choices ought to get you arranged with a brand new Apple ID password. Get well forgotten iPad passcode. No long-term trick exists to get previous the passcode. It's worthwhile to unlock your iPad. You should use Contact ID or Face ID to bypass it for a time, however after the iPad reboots, you must enter the passcode. The one technique to repair the issue of a forgotten passcode is to reset the iPad to factory default settings. This implies erasing everything on the iPad. Nevertheless, throughout the setup course you possibly can restore your iPad from a backup. The best technique to cope with a forgotten passcode is to make use of iCloud to reset your iPad. Use the Discover My iPad characteristic to reset your iPad remotely. Open an online browser and go to www.icloud.com. Sign up to iCloud when prompted. When you have two-factor authentication set up in your account, a code is shipped to all of your Apple units. You will want this code to proceed signing into iCloud. Choose Discover iPhone. When the map seems, click on All Units and select your iPad from the checklist. If you click on the identify of your iPad, a window seems within the nook of the map. This window has three buttons: Play Sound, Misplaced Mode, which locks the iPad down, and Erase iPad. Faucet Erase iPad and observe the instructions. It will ask you to confirm your selection. As soon as completed, your iPad will reset. Your iPad should be charged and linked to the web for this to work, so it is a good suggestion to plug it in whereas it's resetting.